Just a quick mic check before we start. Alright, so good evening everyone. And finally we are streaming for the first time from a PlayStation game, Gran Turismo 7. We're checking out some of its 25th anniversary updates. Actually, update because there's only one for this month. Also, I missed the one from November as well, but they came in quick succession. So we're just going to check out some of the new stuff, some of the new races, maybe do some online racing as well. I'm also testing some connection stuff as well. Hope they work out okay. But yeah, finally streaming something on the PlayStation 5 for the first time. Thanks to a capture card I am also testing for tonight. Special thanks to my friend Keanu Dominado for giving me a capture card as a Christmas gift. It's not really a high spec capture card, but it will do because it's just 1080p gaming. Does the job. But anyway, let's rock and roll. And as always, we are simulcasting on 3 channels. That is Legion of Racers Racecast on Facebook and Luis Moreno Sim Racing also on Facebook, and of course the Legion of Racers YouTube channel. So what are we going to check out first? Of course, maybe some of the new cars. Also, music is off just for us to be safe on the copyright. Yeah, so there's a Celica GT4 rally car. I just missed it. I don't know if I purchased it though, or I kind of missed it. I think it was just like a few updates ago, or just a recent update. But all the other cars are still on stock. The McLaren F1 though is now in 20 million. I only have 10 million because I haven't really been doing much GT7 lately. It's off season. There aren't really official races yet. Just some exhibition races in sport mode, I believe, but I wouldn't really count them. Just gonna lower the, yeah, there we go. Beautiful mic, this one won't be. Right, so of course there are some new races in single player following the updates, but let's see what we have in the cafe menu. Yeah, just some cars. Extra menus, you just have to buy the cars on your own. There aren't really races to complete, while the menu books are ones where you have to complete some races. I already did some races as part of, some prior testing, so yeah. So we're just going to Belgium for now. Try to complete the menu missions, so I would like to call them. Also, I believe there are some additional race events in the world tour. Not necessarily missions, but definitely a plus. So we'll check them out as well. Historic Sports Car Masters, anything 1989 or older, and we have a Corvette ZR1 1989, one of the classic American muscle cars. So performance points, what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? 580 or less, and we have 527. Maybe we could fit it with softer tires just to make things easier on our end. Yeah, the race shop as well has been added sometime in June or July. I can't exactly remember, but I have to change tires from here. I would love to see when you buy a tire from the race shop, it would ask you if you want to equip it right away, just so you don't have to change it on the car settings menu. Okay, so Spa, pretty much a familiar track to many. Let's see how it goes. And guys, please let me know if there are any problems on the stream, by the way. I'm also monitoring it on my phone. Cut of roots there a little. We want a clean race, so we get some bonuses. Hello there, BMW! Not sure exactly where that car is going. And is this James Bond? No, it's M Ford, but he's driving James Bond's car. I'll check on the comments later after this race. Oh, just braked at the right moment there. Also have new slippers, really nice feeling. Lots of new stuff, lots of new stuff received for this Christmas season. Christmas gifts, but don't really ask for gifts anymore. Usually they just come on their own because it's a gift for a reason. You just give something without asking, or without asking what, if you know the person very well. Another Corvette, although slightly older one. Gonna pass him on the outside. I don't want to use too much of the grass because that will eliminate the clean race bonus. We can make slight contacts with the other cars. That's alright, as long as you don't have all four wheels off the track or hit the cars hard. We should get a clean racing bonus on this. Might do a few online races as well later on. So we're just gonna let the show run its course. Brake a little bit late there, I think. coming through. A Miura, Lamborghini Miura. We'll brake at around 125 here. Hoping it's not too late. Nope, it's just right. Maybe slightly earlier. Couple of Lamborghini Countach up ahead. Oof. Do we have traction control on? No, we don't. This Corvette is well balanced. Hang on, is it gonna rain? No, it's just foggy, I guess. How fast can we take Eau Rouge? Can we just lift? Yes, we can. Almost 4 wheels out of the track. Hope we can still get the clean race bonus there. Pretty straightforward race. Still got it, hopefully. Let's see on some online races later. I don't even know if they've changed the physics. Also, Merry Christmas again to everyone. It's December 26th. It's a holiday here in the Philippines. Like an extended Christmas day for us here. And yeah, we disabled the music again just so we can be safe from copyright. so it might feel kind of muted. And yeah, we didn't get the race bonus sadly because we went off track at one point. But we completed one of the menu missions. So we're gonna check on the comments first before we head back to the cafe. I believe there are some people dropping by on both the Racecast and my fan page at Luis Moreno Sim Racing, so we're going to check them out both. Hang on, let me just set it up. Oh, we have one comment from Luis Moreno Sim Racing. We have Keanu Dominano. Good to see you streaming again, Luis, and thank you once again for the capture card. Finally streaming some PS5, PlayStation basically, because PS5 is basically just a more powerful PlayStation 4, I would say. Yeah, so far that's the only new comment on Facebook. Let's check on YouTube before we continue on. Phil Norman, good evening, bro. Thank you for stopping by our YouTube stream. Right, so we'll head back to the cafe, see what we got from that historic car mission. I've got a ticket for you. Remember to come by because feels like generic though. And I think that's all we got from. I think that's all we got from the historic sports car masters. Just a ticket, nothing much else. No new car. Oh well. And we're going to check out some of the new time trials as well. Let's see what's up. Oh, we got an invitation for Ferrari. So maybe we could buy one of the invitational cars inside. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can get. We only have 10 million in the pocket. 10 million in the bank though, not to pocket because I don't know if a car. No. Maybe the Indonesian currency will. Maybe the Indonesian currency allows you to have 10 million on the pocket because their currency is a little bit higher. We have the Ferrari FGT, by the way. This is the one of the 25th anniversary update cars, but the ones that can be bought for invitation from the invitation are these three: the La Ferrari, the Enzo Ferrari, and the FXXK. I would naturally go with the La Ferrari first because the Enzo can be a little bit too difficult to drive. This one's more modern. The FXXK has some tech wizardry into it, and they both cost in the seven-figure value. So we're going to get the cheapest one, which is the LaFerrari, cheapest and the most modern. And what color do we go for? Of course, we're gonna go for the red. Yeah, it really feels kind of muted when we turn off the background music, but then again, we don't want to get hit by the copyright. 9 million remaining in the bank. Maybe you could buy some more, but we still have time anyways. There are some new escapes locations as well. What else are we missing in the cafe? I think we're just missing the extra menus, but we have to buy the cars rather than or win them either way. But we only have so much money, so I think we can go for some time trials right away. No, 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 no. Just check the time trial, what they have this week. Nürburgring Nordschleife, yeah, they said that it's the toughest. And we still have 9 days, so we'll definitely want to go for it later on. See what we can do. And it's only the NSX Type R. hmm No more than 345 horsepower. No less than 2,315 pounds. And we don't have the car. So we have to buy the NSX Type R 2002 and then upgrade it to the specifications as said. So we can check the time trial later on. So we're going to Brand Central, going to Honda. Damian Wolf, hi Luis, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Damian Wolf, another Facebook channel streaming other games as well. Merry Christmas to you and your family. All the best. Where are we going? Honda. Best wishes to your family, Damian Wolf, from our Facebook Racecast channel, dropping by to say hello. So this is the car that we want for that time trial. Let's just pick a color. Mm, I'll go for championship white for this one. $500,000. No, 500,000 credits for this one. Back in Gran Turismo 4, this didn't really cost that much, but I'm not sure if inflation is real or it's just the value of this car being that high. Either way, we got it. So yeah, I definitely know it's you. I'm just saying the channel name as is on the comment section. That's Tim from Damian Wolf Facebook channel. He's also a very good esports driver, by the way. Also has a few records in the arcades back in the day as well. Not just local records, but world records too. Yeah, I wanna get in this car now. Almost missing the ropes on GT. Let's see what we have. We want 345 horsepower and 3,000. No, 2,315 pounds, not kilograms. So we'll start with weight reduction, of course. A little bit of a little bit of diet for this car, but we also want to add ballast later on because we are below what we want for the car. So we'll be adding the ballast there. Next, we want to. There's no performance points limit on that time trial, so we'll want to upgrade anything related to the handling. I'm not sure. Sports tires at most, so we'll just buy all three of the sports tires. And then go for the best suspension that there is. Power restrictor might come in handy later on. We're just gonna keep it. Start with some of the permanent engine upgrades, like this one. High compression pistons. No option to bore up. Let's see. Crankshaft. Already we are close to the 340 horsepower target. Mhm, mhm. I wish they really kept the way you upgrade your car in Gran Turismo 1 to 4, wherein they group the parts according to what are they part of, like engine upgrade, brake upgrade, turbo upgrade, suspension upgrade. Here they grouped it according to the class of the upgrade. Is it a racing upgrade? Is it a sports upgrade? Or an extreme upgrade? I'd rather see the upgrades grouped according to the parts. I sometimes miss the better the better parts of a particular. Damian Wolf, lunch out soon. Sure, bro. Let's schedule it sometime. Lunch out, it is. I am free these coming days. Yeah, definitely would like to lunch out. Let's do it. Be careful not to get the new engine though, because that's going to reset everything we just did on the upgrades. Steering angle adapter, not really useful in grip racing, but big help in drifting if you're into drifting. It changes the steering sensitivity of some sort, or just increases the rotation range to make it more precise. Racing brake pads, definitely going to need that. Uh, Brake balance controller, sure. Uh, the parts are all over the place. I don't know what am I going to upgrade anymore. Did we miss the suspension stuff? Rigidity, we'll need that. Definitely need that. Now, there's a debate between racing brakes and carbon ceramic. They say it's just the same, but I have some doubts. They said they perform the same, but I don't know. Let us know in the comments if there is really a difference now between the carbon brakes and the racing brakes. But I think we've pretty much purchased everything there needs to be for the handling part. Stroke up, put us up to 334 horsepower. Engine balance tuning, oh boy, that's a big jump on horsepower. Up to 360, we don't want that much, let's just polish the ports instead. And then, yeah, I think that's it for the handling side. Let's double check on uh, on the event requirements, see if we met it. There are also a couple of FIA races, not FIA anymore because uh, licensing or agreement issues. So definitely no performance points limit. Sports soft tires for time trial, that's good. 300, 1,315 pounds, 345 horsepower. So definitely need a few more upgrades, but we also know that there's no limit in handling upgrades. So going back to the tuning shop. Let's see. Let's go through page by page. Ah, the computer, of course. But that'll bring us up to 358 horsepower. But a customizable computer can help us tune the power as well, aside from the power restrictor. So we got that fully customizable LSD. Didn't we get an LSD already? No, not yet. I knew it. I missed the LSD. Because the LSD is always under semi-racing. There's no LSD part in racing other than an active LSD controller, which is not applicable for this car. So, looks like we're good. So we just need to tune the car down to 345 horsepower and 2,315 pounds. So, what's the best way to tune this car? Is it gonna be the power restrictor or the because the curve is different if you change it by the ECU. We're gonna use the power restrictor instead, or 344 is there. If we do it here, also 344. There. Racing transmission can get us up to 300. Probably going to leave it that way. The ballast, 315. 2,315 is what we want. There we go. Spot on. We'll leave the ballast at the right at the middle first, as is. But we'll probably want to put it on the front later on if the handling's terrible. But if we do it right now, the performance points changes lower. But if we put it on the rear, it's gonna be higher. But let's leave it at 0 first, and then test drive this car on maybe one of the new events in World Circuits. Yeah, we should have a launch out soon, Tim. Let's see. Did we miss any race on the current tracks? Ah, there's a historic sports cars masters also on Willow Springs, but it wasn't on the mission. Oh yeah, there is a new track as well from one of the recent updates in GT7. That is Road Atlanta. Three races in this new track as well, so we'll want to go for it right away in a bit. Let's see, in Europe, where do we go next from here? Hypercar Racing Days at Monza. hmm Red Bull Ring. Okay, so we have three races in the US, one in Europe, and let's see in Asia. Japanese FR Challenge. I don't know when they added this, but this is one that we can join anytime right now because we have no. This is not an FR card. NSX is a mid-engine, so we can't join that yet. And what else do we miss? There's a Group 1 prototype series at Fuji. So we have two Group 1 races that we'll join. Then there's the American Clubman Cup uh, in Mount Panorama right now. And yeah, yep, pretty much just a few races. So we'll go to the US first. Historic Sports Car Masters. We'll be using the same Corvette we had earlier. Really like this car, really stable. Can we get a clean racing bonus this time? Oh, it's Leon again. I don't have a brake controller in this car, so braking is going to be a challenge. Yeah, there's P1 right up ahead. Should be an easy kill. Let's pick up a little bit of a slipstream from Fontana. Oh, oh, almost hit the grass there. Wonder if they made adjustments to the AI again. We seem to have caught up to some back markers really easily. Normally they would rubber. Normally they would be rubber banding. Oh, it's the final lap already, by the way. Ah, finally, clean race bonus, 105,000, nice. So that's it for Willow Springs. Going to check out the new track, which is Road Atlanta. We have three different races. One is an FR challenge, another one's a turbo challenge, and then one of my favorite Group 1 racing. Group 1 racing 320,000 for the top prize. 320,000 for 30 minutes of racing. Okay, so we'll start with the FR challenge. And yeah, we are already driving an FR car, a Corvette, so we'll jump straight through. We'll jump straight in right away. It's not really a new track for me because I've done this track more on R Factor 2 before. Also Sports Car GT, one of the older racing games. Actually, this track I first drove in Sports Car GT. It's a racing game on the PlayStation 1 and PC. The PC being the more definitive edition of it though. This track should actually have two layouts, but even the longest layout is kind of short. There's the other layout on the right. It just shortcuts from the SS to the back straight. Doesn't really make that much of a difference, but usually used in club races. There goes our clean race. Red Viper with white stripes. Ah, late on the brakes. Really short race, really short track. Alright, so on to the next race on this track. Turbo sports cars. So now we need a turbo powered car. The best that we have is a Group 4 Sylvia. Are we allowed to bring in racing tires? Yes, we are. So, racing hard tires. And we have wets as well ready to go in case it does rain. But we gotta make it quick. Slicing through. I love this group for Sylvia. I can just plant on the throttle, it grips, it bites. Kind of unfair that I brought in a Group 4 car racing against road cars. But then again, those road cars are tuned. The scary part about Road Atlanta is that last corner, the downhill. It's so blind and the elevation change is so extreme. Feels like the car is flying or losing contact with the road. Fun fact, there was a car that once took off at this track. It was a Porsche 911 GT1 from 1997, or was it 1998? Similar to what had happened on the CLK LM or the CLS in 1999. It flew right about here at where the Motul arc was. Again, a grass finish. We get a clean race. No, we don't. So that fast corner after the SS, the one that goes left, go over the white line, or rather the yellow lines, that already eliminates the clean race bonus. And now we move on to a 30-minute Group 1 race. And this is with tire wear, so we need to pick the right car for the job. Let's see, what did I use last time? I couldn't remember. But the most fuel efficient one is surprisingly the 787B. Restrictions 950 or less. We want to use hard tires because it's a long race. We want to finish the race with as little pit stops as possible. Also 11x tire wear. I would want to go for a hybrid modern car on this race, but we also have fuel to take account of. This car right here isn't that bad either, but I kind of forgot which car is the best on the long races. So I would go for a modern LMP car, which is something like the 919 hybrid. A GR010 is the hypercar, of course, but it's just too heavy in comparison compared to the slightly older rudder, the TS050, which for some reason I do not have. Or maybe it's the arrangement. Let me see. It's arranged according to performance points. Yep, I don't have the TS050, so probably want to go with the 919 hybrid instead. 950 or less. Why? What's wrong with this car? 951.29. So we want to maybe because we're using hard medium tires. Okay. Just wanna check if we have wet tires ready in case it rains. Yes, we do. "30-minute race. This will take a while, but big money on the line. Wanna keep an eye on the fuel as well. Ideally, we want to have a pit stop at the 15-minute mark. Ooh, this car has some downforce. Coming from a road car and straight back to an LMP car, you can definitely feel the difference in grip. Now, if the cars up ahead pit twice, they're done. We'll need to pit just once. Short shifting, will it help or will it not? The back is running away. We gotta powerful brakes on this car. We want to try and get them on the faster sections. Ooh, almost just lifting off there. Really powerful downforce. There we go. Getting grips to the car now. Definitely could brake a little later. We are definitely gaining to the leader, but we need to get past this traffic first. And try to minimize pit stops. I'm seeing more tire in the front. We want to put the brakes a bit to the rear. And already someone's in the pits. This is the section where we can gain the most time, because apparently the AI is a little bit afraid to commit on this section. Gotta keep an eye on the fuel. 7th gear, just a little lift. Crazy downforce model on this game still. Not to mention we have a tailwind at the start-finish straight. Wow, they're pitting early. What the fudge? Also, the pit road is scary because if you try to make a pass like that on the inside and then it turns out that the car ahead of you is going to pit, it's gonna get blocked. So we gotta be careful coming into the pit road, actually following a car following a car ahead. I'm guessing one of these guys are going to pit, if not all of them. Let's see. Hyden's in the pits. Want some clean air now that we know the gearing on the corners. Probably pit at around lap 12 or 13. Not enough to make it to the halfway, but we are seeing cars pitting early in the race. Let's see if we could take this corner flat out. Ooh, yes we can! Crazy. That reminds me, there is a circuit experience on Road Atlanta that would help us give or get rather a few million credits in the bank. Track ahead will be clear for a while. Okay, one of the cars is a back marker. Back markers are definitely a problem on this track, I would say. Even in our, well, most especially in our Factor 2, like, we're just 20 cars here. What more in our Factor 2? You have like 40 cars running in one race on this tiny track. Well, not really tiny. Tsukuba's tinier. Wait, there's a car really slow up ahead. Must have run out of fuel or something. And it's causing a number of issues up ahead. It's Igor Fraga must have run out. Gaz Gazli, Benz. We're pitting next lap, so we are good on the fuel economy. And tires as well. Although it's going to be a two-stop race. But now we have a bit of clear air. Let's use some of that power. Okay, I don't know where the pit line is. I mean, I see it, but it's broken, and then it suddenly becomes solid. We might get a penalty for that. And I think we could have saved more. 16 minutes remaining in the race, but everyone is doing a two-stopper. Pretty much. No penalty, safe. We have the lead for now after the cycle of pit stops. I have a feeling Jonathan Wong's gonna be doing a one-stopper because he pitted just before the 15-minute mark. so much downforce on this car. Thanks a lot, Emily. Slowing down in the middle of the racing line. Thankfully, no damage. Might have ruined our strategy there. The car is messed up a little. Alright, I think it's time we use all that power. Let's go. Yeah, he's pitting. Use the signal light there. Good thing. Get her up. Let's go. Alright, we got this race. Good call on the car and strategy. Now it's just nice Petit Le Mans theme on this race. Transitioning from day to night. Ends in the night. Almost done with the race. Less than 3 minutes remaining. Last lap or so, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be the last lap. Finally, that race is done. No bonus, but still a 6-digit reward there. And that's the new race in America alone. I think we're pretty much done in the US. Next, we go to Europe. I think we missed one race in Europe. That's the Hypercar Racing Days at Monza. And the European Clubman Cup 600, which is on the long track. Probably want to pass on that one first. We want to go to the Hypercar Parade, which pays more. 5 laps. Basically nothing hypercar on this event except the rival car. So basically you do need a hypercar. How many performance points do we need at least? None. Just go all the way. No restrictions. So we got probably want to go for the LaFerrari and then tune it a little maybe. But we also have the Huayra at 1000 horsepower, but the LaFerrari is faster. So let's try the LaFerrari out of the box. And before we race, I'm gonna check on some comments. Maybe someone stopped by on the other channels. Let's see. No new comments yet on Facebook. Let's see on YouTube. Caleb Asphalt, evening. Caleb Asphalt is also asking on YouTube, what wheel are you using? I would not like to disclose it at the moment. But yeah, it's a Gran Turismo wheel, I would say. That's all I can give to you. Oh, we got a call. Hang on. Got a call from a friend. Wants to play. Catch up with him later. Right, Hypercar Parade. LaFerrari out of the box. Sports mediums. Let's see what we can do without touching the car yet. Ah, pretty powerful brakes for a hypercar. Just difficult to accelerate out of corners. It's got the straight line advantage though. Some of the cars in the grid aren't really hypercars. They're just GT cars to begin with, or old supercars. Front-ended brake bias on this car. Darn. It needs 300 meters to brake for the first corner at the start-finish straight. Battery's almost out. And we're out of batteries. Thankfully, it's the last lap. That's that. So that's pretty much it for Europe, although we'll skip the that long race at Nordschleife for now. I think we also have a bunch of races that we could participate in on Suzuka, like this one. It's a 10 lap race though, same as the Road Atlanta, but I think that's uh pretty much similar to the Group 3 race on the Spoo G as well. So see if we could set a goal time right away here at the Nordschleife, although Nordschleife is a really long track. Mm, let's see. Just gonna take a social media break. I don't have water next to me though. Okay, so we have the NSX Type R at our disposal. 6 minutes 54 is the part time for gold. We have the NSX Type R as well, already tuned to the specifications. No, rather, yeah, upgraded to the specifications, not yet tuned. We have sports soft tires ready to go. I'm just gonna check on something and then I'll set the time here. This is probably the biggest chunk of the update. Alright, so yeah, let's drive a bit. Hang on. Yeah, let's drive a bit. (6 minutes 54) was it? Okay, I'll probably want to put some of the ballast in front. Transmission's gonna help, it's shifting instantly. This might take a while, I need a few laps maybe to get into the 54s, 654. And we also don't have aero, I forgot to put that, just to make it stable in the corners. This car's bone stock. Aero's gonna slow it down on the straightaways, but it's going to get it grippy on the corners, that's for sure. But let's see if we could get it in the 54s with just the stock body. Very aero loose. Oh dear. Let's try that again. Yeah, I could use some aero on the back, but let's try to complete a lap as it is. We have ourselves a sleeper car. Too much front end brake bias. So it's not really the brakes that are the issue, it's the aero on high speed corners. Gotta be careful. This is the type of car setup that would scare you at the last corner of Clark Speedway. It's so loose on the high speed corners. Also, I think it has something to do with the dampers. The undulation in the track unsettles the car. These are not so high speed corners, but can definitely feel something's unsettling the car on this section. Little lift there just to be safe. Oh, no curbs on this car. Let's see. Continue on the lap. We're already mid. Suspension needs work. It doesn't want those sharp curves like that from the 1970s. Yeah, just merely touching those curves unsettles the car. What the f... Probably add aero as well after this. It's just too unstable. Also, we don't know the top speed. We know it's capped at 300, but let's see what it can do. Not gonna make the part-time, I think. Need a few tunes to this car. It's just too rear-ended. It's far from stable on the rear end. Top speed's just right. Had to use the guardrail. Thankfully, it didn't invalidate the lap, or it did. But let's just see. Okay, time for some adjustments. 7:31. No, 6:43 is the best time, so the part time is a 6:50 something. 6:54. So to be safe, probably a 6-minute 50s. Alright, we need some aero. Let's see what's nice to put in. Shame it's not all black, but this one's nice. There's only one type for the rear and one type for the back. Nice and sporty, this one. Again, no performance points or limit on that one. We just need something nice and stable and quick around the corners. So we added an arrow. See if that would help. Also, that big crash earlier took us maybe like what, 15 seconds, maybe more. I don't wanna look at tunes online yet. I wanna try to set this up on my own. Let's see. Top speed is fine. It's the suspension, the dampers that need to be fixed. Kind of high. Also this one, probably want to put it in the middle, just to soften things up. And let's see if that works. Softening the dampers a little just so it has a little bit of play. Let's see on this final corner. Also the braking points, because this is a long track. It will take me a while to figure out the optimal braking points around the corners. Aero helped a little bit, but it's still loose. I can definitely feel some stability improvement there, but it's still loose. Car was definitely faster on that corner because we had aero, but the braking late Late braking there. Let's try that again. Need to work on the rear end. Yeah, so much faster around the high-speed corners now. Hang on, did we actually upgrade the brakes? Or did we just put brake pads on it? Because I was talking about the difference between the carbon and the standard racing brakes. I can definitely tell the aero did help in making things a little bit more stable. Because the braking isn't really race car quality. That's where we crashed earlier. Was kind of greedy on the rumble strip a little there. having no issues with this car just by adjusting the aero, rather adding the aero and a little bit of a damper adjustment. So let's see if we could make the target time this time. 6:54. I don't know, I think we'll make it this time. I've been thinking about the brakes the entire time. This is a long straight, so this will take a while. I don't know, I think we might not. Let's see. We have around 20 seconds. I'm starting to really think I may have really forgotten the brake discs, not the brake pad. But if this is the case, we just need a little bit more. I think that will do for silver, but we want the gold. I probably need to do it off stream if this is the case. Yeah, no, not even silver. It's bronze. Definitely need a good setup for this one. Let's see. The brakes are normal, of course. I forgot the brakes. Well, we were talking about the difference in racing and carbon brakes. So we were basically running on a standard car the entire frigging time. We need those brakes. Let's go. Let's just put in the carbon ceramic just so because we have the money. What else do we need? Let's have a look around the shop, make sure we are good. Ballast, LSD, rate reduction. We don't need turbo yet. I wanna try to drive it as naturally. Nitrous, hang on. Is nitrous allowed? Yeah, nitrous is prohibited. But wide body. Wide body isn't prohibited. We can actually apply a wide body on it. We'll need to apply those aero parts again because the wide body basically takes out the aero upgrades. Yeah, we have to buy them all over again. except for the wing. So now that we have the right brakes, I was hoping we could get at least closer to the part-time. Now the car definitely wants to stop better. This is where we had trouble on the braking earlier. Let's see. Uh, Still doesn't feel enough, but at least an improvement. Late braking there. Yep, stops better right about here this time. We could probably do this off stream instead. need more rear end traction. How's the natural frequency? The springs. Hmm. Definitely could use a tune online, but could use a ghost though. Okay, this is crazy. This is a synchronized suspension. Both sides are of equal measure. We need this car to feel like a race car a bit. That's the goal. Oh no, too fast. Thought the arrow could do it, but no. At the breaking point, it didn't work. I wanna check the arrow values. Feel like I wanna push in that corner because that's where we can make a big chunk of the time. See, arrow too low. Come on. If you're gonna add the arrow, might as well include it out of the box, right? 200 and 150 on the front, so we have more front end downforce now. We want to balance that with the rear, okay. Too little rear end downforce. The car is very loose at high speed. Probably need to put in uh, more rear end downforce. But let's see. This corner. If we could take it much faster by just light braking or lifting. Okay, too much rear end downforce. Not not enough rear end stability. Let's try 250. Never mind if we have to sacrifice a bit on the straight because this car has more corners than straights. This is the Nordschleife. Okay, now it's much more stable there. Yeah, kinda stable. Might need to max out the rear wing though. Also, kind of think of it, the arrow will help me slow down on this section right here. Clive Christian Cruz, hey, Nordschleife all the way. Hello, bro. Thank you for stopping by the stream. But this is a technical track. I cannot read the comments so much. Hang on. It just so happened that there's a time trial challenge at the moment on the Nordschleife. Using the NSX here. Sporty looking NSX this one. We missed the carousel, we're effed. Wanna ride it there. Oof! I caught it. Really needs work. The dampers on the curbings. We'll try a max downforce setup if it still doesn't work. Ah, come on! Wish they would just change the curbs on this track. These curbs are like 1970s years old. Yeah, could definitely use a bit more downforce. I mean, the downforce really did help, but might not be enough. Let's see how fast the car can go with the added downforce. Clive Cruz, what a save. Yup. Although we lost like maybe 2 seconds there just by catching the car. The top speed still not bad with the added downforce we had on the wing. I think this would be a faster time, although still not enough to make the 653s. Much more stable car. But big improvement though, just by the downforce down to 701s. There's a little more. So let's try a max downforce setup now. Now we're on the silvers. Let's try a maximum downforce setup on this. Wait, what did I leave on normal? Ah, the steering kit. So we want to be faster on the corners this time rather than the straight. Never mind the straight, just be quicker on the corners, because that's the one taking a big chunk of the time off. But what I'm also not sure about is, will this maximum downforce setup be stable, or do we need to cut off a little bit of a front wing? Let's see on this first high-speed corner that we'll pass through. See if we could just lift. Oh, there we go. Too unstable. Need to cut off a little bit of a front wing. It's too much front end downforce. Try to attack that corner a little bit too hard, and off we go. So probably 210. Let's do it little by little. Is it stable now? Yes, it is. It's just gotta control on the acceleration. Do we have a ghost though we could use? I usually turn off the ghost on this thing. No, we do not. Oh, still unstable on high speeds. Saves the car though. I mean, from hitting the wall. So a little bit more wing off the front end. 200. Ah. Quite a slide there, so we still have a bit too much front end. Because the rear end's already kind of maxed out. There's nothing much I can do anymore on the rear end. The car is still fast on the straight line though, which is nice. Still too much front end downforce. Feeding the car all over the place on the high speed corners. Damn, 1970s curb! I would probably start using medium suspension settings. Let's see. I want a more stable car, one that I could easily plant off on the straightaways. Otherwise, you may need to really play with the ballast from here on. Turn! And it... Come on, car, let's go. I can't improve on the aero department anymore. Think we need to move the ballast now. Or maybe just do it off stream, but let's try one more. Mid aero. And time to put the ballast a little bit towards the front. So more or less 50%, right at the trunk. Okay, so much more stable now. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's a little bit front heavy. I Feels like an improvement, I think. Let's go. I think it could also be because of how my engine is tuned and behaves on higher RPMs. Whoa, big jump. But that's by shifting the arrow, no, the ballast towards the front. Much more stable. Also, I think we may need to shift at 8,000 RPM. I can definitely tell this is an improvement, but still not enough for the 653. Probably need to do it off stream. But now at least we have a general idea of how to tune our car, that's for sure. Big difference in stability and confidence. Yeah, it's going to be in the sub 7s now. Yeah, we need a better tune, but yeah. Need something faster around the corners basically. Probably a lower ride height might help, we don't know. But we're gonna skip this one for now. We still have until after New Year to set a time. Also exhibition series on Wednesday night for manufacturers and New Year's Eve for nations. But then again, these are just like sample races. How many races are there? There's only nah, we're not yet ready for that, but at the same time it's still far away, so let's just have a quick browse at what else are hot for the 25th anniversary update, and apparently three cars on top. I think these are for, I assume would be for the uh, daily race. What's going on? Let's see. Why are they hot? They have to be hot for a reason. Because GT7 when a car is hot, that means a lot of players are actually buying them. So what is going on? What race is bringing them to use those cars? Is it this one? No, it's the new GTA Alfa Romeo car. So what gives? Why are those three cars hot all of a sudden? It's almost 11 o'clock as well. We will be ending the stream at around 11. We'll probably be doing more of this week. So, yep. It's just the new cars aren't here on the used car dealership, are they? Or maybe I missed it. Celica GT4, the regular road car, is sold out as well. So we'll probably need to check them out tomorrow if they come out. I'll probably just buy the Vision Ferrari, Ferrari Vision Gran Turismo rather. Because I believe that would do just as good as a Group 1 car. We'll check it out tomorrow. So we'll be doing another stream of this tomorrow then. Yeah, probably just gonna buy it tomorrow and do some stuff off stream. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight. I'm gonna take a rest soon. We'll be streaming more of this tomorrow, part 2. So yeah, and it's a good thing that the capture card is working okay. So we'll definitely be streaming more of this tomorrow. So I will be taking a break first for tonight, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another stream of this one. Bye bye for now.